Guess what? I have great news. You can now order custom holiday cards, graduation, and wedding announcements directly from your gallery. Let me show you how. So when you go into your gallery, you'll need to select an image and hit Buy Photo at the top here, Buy Photo, and then select Items and Cards. You'll see here that you have a selection of options. You can do graduation cards, baby cards, wedding cards, or holiday cards. And this is the base price if you do the base options. There's lots of ways you can upgrade, and I'll show you exactly how to do both. So let's do a holiday card since Christmas is just around the corner and those holidays are creeping up fast. The best part here is that you can do your own design or you can select from one of the many options provided by My Photographic Lab. And you can change the number of images and the text as you go. So let's find one that we like. Let's start with this Happy New Year film strip. So here's a preview of what this could look like, and I'm going to hit Start Designing. When the design comes up, I'm going to have boxes to fill in with favorite photos. So I'm going to grab a few photos and I'm going to hit click to edit here, and I can move them around and change their positioning as needed. And we'll make sure that this always keeps it at the right resolution so that way you never have your images look pixelated. Let's pick another photo here. How about this one? And last of all, let's go with this one. So we've got 3 different photos, and then on my side here, you're going to be able to see all the changes that you can make. So I can change the color. I can also change the layout. So say I'm more interested in, let's pick a color that looks good. There we go. There we go. I want to look more like this, or more like this, or more like this. I can change all of those things. I can also add, for an additional fee per card, a shape. So what if I wanted it to look like a gift tag, or I wanted it to have cool scalloped edges? You can add any of those options right here. The basic square shape is what is included in the $50 price. So let's move on. Oh, I forgot to do the back. Let's go backwards. Back. So here I can change and add more photos. I can make it a little more angled. I can change the color. I can also adjust the text. So let's say that they're the Jones family, and I wanted to do the following photos. You'll also see a check mark down here telling you that you've used that image. That way you don't end up accidentally duplicating. Let's edit that. There we go. Look at how quick and easy that was. Next up is our envelopes and our paper types. So you can choose your quantity here. So say 25 cards isn't enough, you can jump up to any quantity that works for you and it'll prorate it. The more cards you buy, obviously, the more affordable they get. So we're going to say that I know all the people and I need 200 cards. And to keep it at that base price that you saw first, I'm going to do smooth, but you can also do these other papers if you're interested. The premium semi-gloss is exactly what it sounds like. It's a little bit shiny. The pearl has that kind of cool sheen that you see on pearl, so it's a little sparkly. The art watercolor is thicker and feels fantastic in your hands and also feels like watercolor paper. It's a little bumpy. And then the double thick matte is basically the smooth matte, but double the thickness, and then the same thing with the triple thick matte. If you want something that really feels weighty and special, these are where to go. I always choose the smooth paper to start. And let's check out our envelopes. So your white envelope is included, and you can actually add return address as well as add addressing to your friends and family right here. If you don't want that, it's the same price, or you can actually skip the envelopes altogether. You can also add different kinds of envelopes. So you can go with like a craft envelope, dusty rose, crimson red. That'll be a surprise in someone's mailbox. And then if you add your return address printing, it'll give you the price per envelope to get that done. I'm just going to go with the basic white. And it looks like I'm ready to check out for all 200 cards. It's going to give me a proof now. That way I can double check to make sure everything is perfect. Isn't this fantastic? This used to take me personally doing this, and sometimes I would get it wrong. So this is a really easy way for you to double check. Go ahead and hit your preview there so you can double check that you like the way your cards look. You can go back and edit the design if you need to, and you can write comments to me like, Irene, you are awesome. Note that these are going directly to the lab for printing, so you can get them as fast as possible. So if you do leave comments here, it's not going to be something that I can change for you. Last but not least, don't forget to add your promo code from mini sessions this year. If you have a mini session, you get a special code, and you can add that right here, which will give you 15% off at checkout. So there we go. Super exciting. You can make cards now from any of your galleries. And if you don't see this option when you go to purchase your stuff, just shoot me an email and I will add that right away.